Dr. Paul, just came up before we went on, but we found out this yesterday because there was another Twitter files drop. The FBI paid Twitter $3.5 million to do its bidding. Taxpayers' money was used to suppress Hunter Biden laptop story and process the agency's request to silence GOP voices as fury mounts over the secret state censorship of the American people.
Yes, since the mainstream media is not covering this, recently, Twitter Files Part 7, the FBI and the Hunter Joe's laptop, how the FBI and the Intelligence Committee discredited factual information about Hunter Joe's foreign businesses dealings both after and before the New York Post reviewed the content of his laptop on October 14, 2020. Going through the Twitter file Part 7, we present evidence pointing to an organized effort by a representative of the Intelligence Committee aimed at senior executives at news and social media companies to discredit leaked information about the Hunter Biden before and after it was published. Going down, Elon Musk said this: government paid Twitter millions of dollars to censor information from the public. The story began in December 2019 when a Delaware computer store owner named John Paul. I don't want to go details into what actually happened because we have done a lot of videos pertaining to this. This is a bombshell information. There is a short clip from John. I want to play it so you can see exactly what was going on behind.
Twitter $3.5 million to do its bidding. Taxpayers' money was used to suppress Hunter Biden laptop story and process the agency's request to silence GOP voices as fury mounts over the secret state censorship of the American people. In a nutshell, Dr. Paul, and this came out, and you can even put the next one on because this is the actual tweet from the Twitter files, Michael Schellenberger, who released this part of it. This is an email to Jim Baker, who was a top guy in the FBI and then became a top guy in Twitter. And I'll just summarize it, Dr. Paul. The FBI paid Twitter at least $3 million to censor voices that the U.S. government did not think belonged on Twitter. It is an unbelievable scandal, criminal act that should be prosecuted, and it raises the question, how much are they paying Facebook? How much are they paying Google? How much are paying LinkedIn? All the other groups. It's a massive scandal. Nobody cares about it. They only want to know, where's the FBI going to settle next?
Yeah, you know, this is so obvious that you should call the police.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the FBI.
They are the police.
Who do we call now?
Yes, that is not all. Twitter worked with the Pentagon to amplify propaganda about the United States military activities in the Middle East, allowing fake accounts to push pro-US narrative despite pledging to shut down covert state-run influence campaign. According to an investigation based on Twitter internal files, Twitter secretly created a special whitelist exempting accounts run by US Central Command from spam and abuse flags, granted them greater visibility on the platform, according to the investigation by Li Fang, and a reporter with The Intercept. That is according to an article published by Al Jazeera, so you will see clearly what was going on. Social media companies should not be like this. There should be transparency. They should gain the trust of the people. That is what a social media should be. What was going on Twitter is beyond explanations. Now, you can see clearly why they never wanted Elon Musk to buy this company.
Watch what he's doing. You know he's serious because he has put two of the best reporters in the United States, Matt Taibbi and Michael Schellenberger, on the Twitter files. In other words, to find out what exactly has been going on at that company for the past several years, and more specifically, to what degree has it been penetrated by governments, our government and foreign governments, in order to spy on people and shape the political conversation. So Michael Schellenberger has brand new reporting on this. And according to his findings, Twitter's general counsel, that would be the former FBI lawyer Jim Baker, repeatedly argued that the Hunter Biden laptop story should be censored. Twitter also received many secret communications from the FBI just hours before that story was published by the New York Post.
And Slack direct messages among employees at Twitter. And the picture you get is one of existing FBI agents outside of Twitter and former FBI officials joining Twitter. You mentioned the former general counsel of the FBI becoming the deputy general counsel of Twitter. Also, the deputy chief of staff of the FBI went to Twitter. In fact, there were so many FBI officials at Twitter that they had their own internal messaging system. They actually had their own cue card to kind of train people going from FBI to Twitter. And so there was this relentless pressure by external FBI agents on Twitter.
We were all scared to touch, but looking at things, a lot of people are covering what is going on, except the mainstream media. Some lied after being paid. Elon Musk said it, that it's not only Twitter they pay this money. They pay social media companies to censor information pertaining to what was going on. If you just mention this or do videos about this, you might be banned. A lot of people got suspended after going deep into these topics. But look at the informations coming out. It is actually strange to see what the big government is doing to these social media companies. And they have made it a lot of people cannot express opinions openly on these platforms, which is bad. You will really have something to say, but you're scared to be banned. You're unable to say it. You just have to stay silent. So you will see what is going on. This is not the first case. We had situations similar to this. Tucker Carlson did a segment about this.
Absolutely, and there's some key facts that every American should know about. This is not a partisan issue. You do not want your most important police organization, the FBI, politicized and engaging in dirty campaign tricks. People need to know that the FBI had this laptop belonging to Hunter Biden in December of 2019. You then had the FBI for all of 2020 running an operation to convince news organizations and social media platforms that there would be some sort of a leak of Hunter Biden, these laptops, the laptop to the New York Post, and then you see a very interesting exchange of information between the FBI and Twitter around that period and back and forth. So there's a lot of smoke. I think the bottom line is we need a serious congressional investigation, and we very well may need an independent prosecutor to weed out these politicized elements of the FBI.
That's exactly right. In October of 2020, a thumb drive of ours was stolen out of a UPS sorting center. It's bothered us ever since for the last years. How could that happen? But you're starting to explain how it might have happened, and I appreciate it.